Hello everyone, Positron taking a quick look at Monolith. Monolith is a game by Team D13, as you can see. It is a top-down shooter with some roguelike elements, some bullet hell elements, and it's got this kind of really cool, I would say, like, almost Game Boy Color aesthetic. It's a very limited color palette, but it's really, really pretty. If you like pixel art, it's extremely pretty. I'm just gonna show the intro of the game here, and then we'll get into it. See my cursor on screen here. I will be playing with mouse and keyboard. You can play with a controller also, but so far I found mouse and keyboard to be like a little easier to play. Yeah, so we get a little bit of story here as to what's going on. I've probably put about 2 hours into this already. Devs were kind enough to grant me a code yesterday, and it comes out on June 7th, which is coming soon. There's also a demo too, and I'll have a link to that in the description below, as well as this Steam page. But there's a demo from Itch.io that's on there. It's got like a couple of levels in it, so you can kind of check it out. I actually want to show off the options page. Now, it should be noted that not all of this stuff is currently active. This is a preview build, so the final build will have all this stuff active, of course. But there's just like a ton of stuff here. I'm actually going to turn, well, I'll leave shake cam on normal for now. It's actually the default screen shake is actually very low. I actually really appreciate it, but you can turn it all the way off. This star option, I'm pretty sure, is just like a test thing. It's extremely ridiculous. Yeah, you can turn it all the way down to off, which I appreciate. Crosshair you can change too if you like a different style crosshair. If you just want your mouse cursor, I've found the default crosshair is nice. I am running it windowed currently, only because I was having a little trouble with my capture software on full screen, but that's my problem, not their problem. There's also photosensitivity settings. I don't think this is active right now, which is really cool. You can change the UI flickering. You can add this kind of crazy like CRT filter. You can like go wild with scan lines if you want. Yeah, if you really want to go crazy with it. But yeah, it's got a pretty cool CRT filter. You can also have this interpolation filter, which kind of gives it that kind of soft fuzz, but I appreciate it, and I really like the crispness of it. Yeah, you can see here, I think, can I check, yeah, I could go to regular controls, but anyways, I'm just gonna start here. I'm not gonna start a fresh game. I'm just gonna kind of show you where I am in mine. Essentially, we are this little ship. This is kind of our home base. This starts off completely barren. And this guy serves as a little bit of advice, and maintenance system is usually where I stop. He'll have some advice and gossip. No shame getting stuck on the first floor, viewed as an opportunity to learn the ropes in a relatively more friendly environment. Yeah, again, this is very much a roguelike, if nothing else. You will die. And we have a shop here. Now, any money you get during a run is added to a total, regardless of whether or not you spend it during the run, which is really cool. And these items are very expensive. I've only bought one so far. I bought the sword. I haven't seen it yet, though, but we'll go into the tutorial real quick here. Now, there is usually like a boss fight at the end of the tutorial, but we won't see that. The soundtrack in this game is also like amazing. Yeah, you can see here we can move in any direction, and I can fire in any direction as well. We have this dash maneuver, get through tough spots. We have a map via tab. And the really cool thing about the map is that at any point, you can, well, I don't believe while you're in combat, but you can just hit the map, press a button, and let's say I want to go down here, boom, I'm there. So backtracking is super quick. And but let's actually do a run here. And you can see too, at the top we've got ammo, we've got our current weapon, we've got an ammo meter. Below that are, right here, are bombs. Bombs are used with left shift for this controller setup, and they clear all bullets from the screen, and they have some effects too. Like mine currently just has a little knockback effect to it. Is there? Oh, for a second, it might be a hidden wall. There are some hidden walls as well. You can see our current and max health, how much money we have, the minimap, and this is a score multiplier. The more enemies you kill without getting hit, the higher that goes. So let's actually do a run here. So we'll go down into the cavern here. Now, I believe the levels are static in terms of order. Like, you go through the same type of levels. Think of, like, the Binding of Isaac, you know, you always start on the basement. But their layout is randomized. And there's some really, like, cute enemies, and there's some really creepy enemies, too. There's a really weird mix to it. But we will start off with just this Vulcan gun every time. Alright, we got a shot. Wow, this is actually a really good shot for the first floor. Can't buy anything right now, but we'll come back to this. Also, this guy looks a little different than usual, maybe because he's a more powerful shop. So every floor you explore, there's always an upgrade room, there's always a weapon room, I think there's always a shop too. So here's our upgrade room. When we go into this, we get a choice of one of 3 different upgrades. We can increase hit points, maximum hit points by 1/3. I don't really find this useful, only because I very infrequently find an opportunity to go beyond 10 health. Better and more frequent item drops, or reveals some rooms on every floor show enemy HP. I really like Fortune, especially early on. Health is... oh boy. These enemies are usually the bane of my existence. You can see the markers on that kind of hooded enemy too. Those kind of like gray circle markers will show where a powerful attack is coming from, so you get a kind of a chance to dodge before it fires. No, we don't want anything here. What was I saying now? Train of thought. Oh yeah, health is very, very scarce. So every point of damage you take is potentially detrimental. There's a really strong focus on not taking damage. That is not always an easy thing to do. I'm not very good at utilizing my dodge. Players that are better at bullet hell shooters than I would probably be better at this. But I have gotten to the final floor, and again, like, you know, this game is meant to be replayed. It's meant... okay, so we have to kill this enemy. Every floor has one or more of these enemies as well. And when you use a bomb there... oh, I didn't clear those out. They don't count as bullets. Yeah, see there, it says the Nimbus has been broken, so that opens the boss door. Yeah, so I have made it to the final floor once so far, you know, akin to making it to the depths, say, in the Binding of Isaac. Those are really creepy looking. But I didn't even make it to the final boss, so... oh, there's a weapon for sale here. That's rare. These max ammo and things like that, these are temporary upgrades. I don't want to buy anything right now. But anyway, yeah, so the game is, you know, obviously meant to be played over and over and over again. It will be $7.99, so it's pretty inexpensive. I would say, from what I've played so far, it definitely feels worth the asking price. And again, you know, do you like score attack games? Do you like roguelikes? You know, this isn't a game that you're gonna play it once and be done with it, essentially. Do I want to buy anything? Ooh, I'd really like that 2 HP. We should get some money from the boss. Bosses are randomized also, and I'm pretty sure I have not seen all the bosses yet, so... I've probably seen all the first floor bosses, but... actually, I should have gone further. Okay, so we have the Chamber Lord here. He's fortunately the easiest boss, in my opinion. But I should have gone further. I shouldn't have gone into this boss fight. I should have looked for the weapon room first. This will be a little difficult without an upgraded weapon. Alright, we're going to use our bomb there. Also, apologize if you hear me tapping my keyboard here. Oh, yeah, taking a lot of damage here on the first floor. Okay, some enemies have multiple phases too. That's caught me off guard a couple of times. Weapon room has got to be close by. I'm actually really surprised we haven't found it yet. Oh, that's really lucky. I think we just got 2 health from that. Maybe 3 even. That was an extremely lucky find. Having Fortune early on seems really strong. So whenever we open one of these, we get a choice of 2 weapons. So we can get the revolver. The weapons all have modifiers on them too. You can unlock more modifiers as time goes on. So this would be a revolver with piercing and homing. That's actually pretty good. And Vulcan with triple and Gatling. Let's go with the revolver. Homing I find is pretty good. When you do pick up a weapon, it does have limited ammo. You can get more maximum ammo. You can... how much health do I have? Yeah, let's go get this 2 HP here. I don't believe when you buy a max HP that you get... Actually, we'll buy some bombs, too. I don't believe you get the max HP as a +1. I'm looking to see where a secret room might be. I don't know really the algorithm as to how those are placed right now. Or if there's even one on every floor. But yeah, so you do have limited HP. Or limited HP, yeah, okay. Limited ammo for every weapon. Once you run out, you go back to your standard weapon. If you manage to find... Yeah, so this revolver is like a 6-shooter basically. These are explosive blocks. Little chain reaction there. You do manage to find another weapon room before you run out of ammo. When you switch weapons, you do get +1 HP and a bunch of money. So, and I don't think it's based off of how much is left either. I think it's always the same amount. So if you can kind of like gamble with how low can you get your ammo. These are also portals. I mean, think you know, portal style, except that the same colors connect. You can shoot through them as well. But yeah, so you can kind of gamble with, oh boy, this is a tough, yeah. You can kind of gamble with, you know, how close can you get to 0 ammo before using or picking up a new weapon and getting the benefit. There's also a perk that increases the amount you get from that. Alright. Having 9 HP still is not bad. This is a damage increase, that would be really nice, and a 3 HP is also really good to have available. There you can see that that kind of warning shot there, that warning tracker. Alright, here is the mini-boss. This is actually one of the tougher mini-bosses. I'm not really sure. He's slow, but I'm not really good at dodging his attacks at all. These guys always give you a health bonus, though. They always give you +1 health. Current, not maximum levels. I'm trying to think of any other mechanics that I haven't covered yet, because, boy, it seems like there are a lot. So you can see here, if we come up here... Oh, it is open. No, we did kill that mini-boss. I know that sometimes... Okay, this guy will buff these ghosts, which is actually kind of scary. There are environmental hazards, too. Those spikes will hurt me, for example. Yeah, there are some levels that they have more than one mini-boss, and I'm not sure if you always have to kill all of them, or if one of them is the trigger, or how that works exactly. Again, I find homing really good because my aim is not the greatest, so... we'll go a few more rooms before we switch weapons here. Should be able to clear out the rest of the floor before I switch. We'll switch before the boss. Again, this fortune paying off. You normally do not get many upgrades, or many pickups. Alright, so here's our upgrade room. Let's see what we get here. I'd like to find this sword, too. I wonder how that shows up. Electricity merely slows you down, grants an extra bomb. Auto bomb when taking damage with more than 2 bombs. Is this, like... an extra, like... Oh, okay, so that's an extra default bomb. So, you can see that 3 of these bombs are a different color. When you're below that threshold, for every room you complete, you kind of get a piece of a bomb. I'm not sure how many rooms it takes. This room is rough. Not sure how many rooms it takes to fill one of those out, but you essentially can always work towards, you know, the base couple of bombs. So there is something to be said about, you know, not just hoarding them either. Alright, let's go back. I guess we're done with this floor. It's a little concerning to me. Yeah, I think we buy the 3 HP here. Get a new weapon. Alright, we could get laser, ricochet and homing, or fireball, split and chain lightning. Fireball I find is really, really good. But if we're going up against a boss, that's not going to do too much. Let's go with the laser. So you can see we get some money there. We got 1,000 debris, and we also got, yeah, we'll buy this. And we also got +1 HP. Alright, let's fight the boss here. Alright, this is Behemoth. Tank boss here. So the laser will actually home in, you can see it curving a little bit there. So I find a lot of the strategy with a lot of these bosses is, you know, self-preservation and knowing when, you know, when to use those bombs. Like, when are you just not gonna make it? It's actually a pretty good fight against Behemoth. Did I actually do that without taking damage? That would, in fact, be the first time I've ever killed a boss without taking damage, I believe. So that's pretty impressive by my own standards. Alright, let's head down to the next floor. I was actually planning on probably doing multiple runs for this quick look, but might actually only end up doing the one since I'm playing pretty well here. What if I go through here? Can I angle a shot? Nah, I was hoping I could angle a shot. Also, a cool little touch when you're underwater, the music slows down. I do usually like piercing with the laser too. Let's get some fishies in here. And they will jump up to hit me too. So you can probably see, oh geez. That like bomb. Looks like maybe we get a quarter of a bomb every time. Uh-oh. I didn't really want to use a bomb there, but kind of had to be done. Let's kind of get myself back into a corner. Fortunately, the ricochet is letting me have some huge advantages over some of these enemies here. Alright, here's our mini-boss. This one's not so bad. Alright, we did run out of ammo, unfortunately, before we found the next weapon room. And your base gun is not terrible either. It does decent damage, it just doesn't really have any advantages in terms of aiming and things like that. Alright, what do we get here? A laser, continuous, and a freezing laser. Actually, we'll definitely... You know what, this is the better weapon, flat out, but the revolver with split and chain lightning will be kind of interesting to see, so you can see some more of those modifiers. So you can see every time we hit with it, not only is it causing a little bit of chain lightning, but it's splitting off into those green bullets. And this guy summons angry ghosts. What do we got here? Okay, so this is another one. So I don't know if we necessarily needed to fight this guy, but we're kind of stuck with it now. He should give 1 HP though, though I am using a lot of bombs here. Unfortunately, this revolver does not seem very powerful. So rooms like this is really nice to have, you know, like those bouncing shots and things like that. Alright, here's our upgrade room. Let's see what we get here. Teleport artifact. Ooh, okay, I really like that one. So this one, you basically exchange an upgrade for a choice of 4 weapons that have 4 modifiers on them. So these are like really, really powerful. Now, I've never ever used the sword before, so we'll probably take that. But let's look at the rest here. So split homing triple burst revolver. That would actually be really good. Shotgun, overheat shrapnel freeze fireball, ricochet homing pulse waves continuous laser. So let's see, the sword, knockback, quick, increase attack speed, charge by killing enemies quickly, and freeze. So I've never ever used the sword before, so I have no idea how this works. It does have ammo. It looks like that's the, oh, it fires a beam too, that's interesting. Seems very, very powerful, but extremely risky. Interesting. I don't know what that charge thing was either, because it said bloodlust. Maybe it does more damage the more often we hit in close range. Does it cut bullets also? I think it might, which is actually kind of crazy. Yeah, I think it does. I think it cuts bullets. Not all bullets, but some. So that's actually awesome. Fires pretty quickly too. I get the feeling it might be tough against bosses, but we'll see. So it's Fireball. You get 3 HP here. We don't even need 3 HP, which is interesting. It's pretty uncommon that I get an opportunity to get HP and not actually need it. So I think above us might be a secret room. I think secret rooms are always kind of like in internal areas. It was. Oh, sweet. What do we get here? So we get a 5% damage increase. Very nice. Alright, let's go fight this boss here. There's actually more stuff. I'm gonna buy the ammo max. Let's go in here. Well, hopefully by now you've kind of seen. I don't know if I'll continue this run until I die, because I kind of want to, even though it's gonna make for a long video. But oh, okay, what do we got here? Armor attack. I've actually only fought this guy. Oh man, this is an awful boss to have the sword on. Maybe all bosses are awful to have the sword on. It is doing a lot of damage though. I've only fought this guy once, is what I was gonna say before. It's a little difficult, and he also has a second form. Alright, so I gotta watch out here. Yeah. So he's got the second form. I'm probably gonna die here, although I am just tearing him up with this sword. Nice. I really did not expect to make it through that. And actually, what I can do is buy that health, and we'll continue. This has been one of my better runs. We'll see how this floor goes. I like this sword weapon. I think that's really cool. A little dangerous to use. You gotta really kind of know when to charge, I guess. We are gonna run out of ammo for it pretty soon, though. I believe this is the molten core area. Alright, so let's get a new weapon here. We can get charge shots, or a laser with crossbeam and pulse waves. I like that. I'm not really good with the charge shot. That was the laziest map usage ever. Alright. Well, we actually kind of make use of that portal there. In fact, I kind of use it to get away. See those cross waves there. Again, this was another one that's kind of better on multiple enemies than a single enemy. But I got the job done. Okay, so far so good. What do we got here? Seems like there's actually a lot of these potential mini-bosses in this level. What is over here? It's a shop. Oh. I don't know what this is. Oh, I guess we can gamble basically. Huh. I wonder what we have to roll. I guess if we roll a 1, we're able to continue. I've never seen that before. And I guess this is a good testament to, you know, why I like the game, is that it's got a very simple presentation, but there's a lot to it. I can definitely see I should not have left that room. If you leave a room with the power-up, it destroys the power-up. You have to pick them up. You can't really save them unless it's like a weapon, or a weapon container. But yeah, I mean, I think this is really cool. I really like what they've done with it. Let's try this teleport. I've never used the teleport before. Oh, that is a horrifying beast. What the hell is that? I'm actually really amazed at how well I'm doing. Oh. This is like a, so we can exchange max HP for these things. It's like a dead shopkeeper. That's kind of creepy. Let's see, we go over here. Says laser has been working out well, but I am about to run out of it. Which is a little unfortunate. So that means we're gonna have to fight this boss with like a base weapon, I think. So we already gotten the weapon on this. That was the weapon we got on this floor, right? I think so. There's an ammo max. Unfortunately, it's coming a little late here. Maybe there's a secret room here. There was. Nice. Have a weapon. Nope. Max HP. And that little ghost has hair. Probably just go fight the boss here. Because I'd like to see what the boss is. And I don't think there's much left to explore here. The new enemy type we haven't seen before. I think this lantern continues to summon ghosts as long as the other enemies are alive. Something like that. Oh, and it's a little hat. What, this floor is, oh god. What the hell are those? That's new. And there's that vault, so I could go get that key. Maybe I'll do that, because I'm down HP anyway. So that was what, down here? Yeah, let's buy the key. And, we could exchange 1 HP for 2 HP, so now we'll get 8 out of 8 here. That's a pretty decent strategy. Alright, maybe it wasn't, because now there's just the 3 HP for free. Alright, let's go try to fight this boss here. Fortunately, again, we're fighting with our Ordinator. Oh, I fought this guy once before also. This is a very difficult boss. I have beaten him once, but this is gonna be brutal without a weapon. So you can see we're doing very, very little damage to him. He does kind of have a second form. Alright, so these guys are now vulnerable. I'm out of bombs now, unfortunately. I'm trying to use the teleport to my advantage here. I have to get a lot of damage. You don't have a lot of invincibility frames by default either, though you can upgrade that. Alright, we're on a second phase now, which is terrifying. Oh shoot. Ah, damn it. Okay, well, that was a really good run, though. So we get our ending score screen here. See how many enemies we killed. Explore 86 rooms. Not a new high score. Close, though. My old high score was like 30,000, I think. And then usually when you come back to this room here, this guy will talk about whatever killed you. Yeah. Head mage to the Ordinator. I guess he's dug himself in pretty deep. Seems to prefer fire. This little dude here. Nice place. We can also furnish the place now. Sometimes you get this option. Relaxing sunset. Yes, I like it. I don't think I have enough for any upgrades. Or maybe I do. I'm not quite sure how this bomb thing works out. But, yeah, I'll buy laser bombs. So that'll add it to the pool of things available. But anyway, yeah, so this is Monolith. I think it's super cool. If you want to check it out for yourself, you can either check out the demo in the link below, or you can go to the Steam page in the link below. It'll be out on June 7th. It'll be $7.99, I believe. And, yeah, I think it's super cool. And if you're into roguelikes, I think you definitely get a lot of enjoyment out of this. But yeah, that'll do it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.